Symantec Advanced Threat Protection 2.0, a preview. We'll be looking at a day in the life of a SOC. Part 1 of that, investigating a banking Trojan, and Part 2, that analyst is containing and remediating a threat. So Part 1, investigating a banking Trojan. Let's go. I'm not a SOC, but I play one in voiceover demos, so just pretend I'm a SOC right now. I'm doing some light reading of a deep site report that I downloaded about a new banking Trojan right here. And so I look at this and I think this could be pretty bad for our environment. So what I want to do is find a file hash that I can search on and see if this one has invaded our space. So I copy that and I move over to the ATP application. And I'm going to log in here. And I'll drop right on this dashboard. And as you can see, you get event summary details for network, endpoints, and email. This is where trends can be revealed. You can spot anomalies and ultimately lead you to investigate something. And that's what we're doing right now. Is we've got this Trojan on our mind, and we want to see if it's in our environment. So this fast one-click search and investigation, you can go right here. You can look for those attack artifacts across all the control points. So we come to the search page. You could do a deeper search with endpoint sweep right here, looking for registry keys, something like that. But we don't need to do that now. We're just looking across endpoint and network database for this file. So we paste the hash in here and we do a search. And lo and behold, what do we have? A result here that this has been in our environment, and that there are 12 endpoints that are associated to it. So let's dive in and look a little deeper, and we see here that all 12, it was blocked by SET. So peace of mind, not a problem. Part 1 done, and now on to Part 2, containing and remediating a threat. Okay, so I just showed you an example of a Trojan and some malware that I found out about, and I went into the ATP console to see if it had gotten into our environment, and I confirmed that it had been blocked from the endpoints. But what about stuff that isn't blocked? No matter how good your defenses are, some stuff is going to get through. And so you need visibility into those active threats. So you go into Symantec ATP, coming from the dashboard here, you can go to the Incident Manager. On the Incident Manager, you can see a graph of incidents over time, and below that a table that has a prioritized list of incidents. And you can see at the top here, here's a high priority one. Now it used to be a lot of time was wasted on network events that didn't make it to the endpoints. But CNAP's correlation means that now we know what has been blocked. And for a SOC, this means a lot of valuable time back. And we've seen a reduction in the volume of stuff that SOCs have to look at by about 70%. So looking at this top incident, as a SOC, I'd go, I want to drill down. I want to know more about this. So now I'm down to the incident detail page, and you can see everything Symantec knows about this threat. Here's a visualization of the kill chain, where the threat entered the org, the machines that were infected. You can see they accessed this external link, and it was also found in an email. And if I was a SOC looking at this now, I've seen enough. So I would want to quarantine these endpoints. And with just a couple clicks from the action bar, I've done that. So now our network is protected as we're going to do some more investigation. And that's going to be also very simple to do. So we go to the file, that's the threat, we right click, we go to details, and now we're at the file level. And first we can kind of see the global context, the age and prevalence of the file across 175 million endpoints. And we can see here that it's affected less than 5 users. And we can now scroll down and look at more behavioral detail. Related incidents seen on these specific endpoints, the origin servers. And we also have Cynic, which is a cloud-based sandbox and detonation service. And that leverages advanced machine learning to uncover even the toughest threats. So with Cynic, you can get visibility into registry key changes. You can see the external servers the file has tried to reach out to. And in looking at this as a SOC, it all adds up to I want to take action on this file. And so that's also quick and simple to do. Go to the action bar here, you blacklist it, and now you can see this state change, that this file has now been blacklisted across endpoints and that viruses contain. So let's go back to our incident page. It's time to do cleanup. Now you can see that we've quarantined these machines and we've also blacklisted the file. But we want to get that file off of those endpoints. And another very easy thing to do, right click here, delete. You want to delete that file from the 3 affected endpoints, and done. You've now cleaned that up. The malware has been defeated. So with Symantec ATP, the response times goes down from days to minutes, as you see how quickly this stuff can be done. So now let's get everybody back to work. So we go back to quarantine, and now we deselect to unquarantine, and you apply that state, and here you go. Everybody's back online, can access the network and go about their business. So for Symantec partners, in looking at this is a chance to sell a better threat protection package. It's leveraging existing endpoint agents, and it's all bundled in a single management console that I've demonstrated today. And that's not a hard sell. Thank you.